Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Krystal and thank you so much for joining us. And today we are going to be talking about another self-tanner. Goodness gracious. At this point, we are just bopping through them. Like I've said before, if there are any self-tanners that you want me to try out, leave them in the comments down below. And with that, we're going to jump right into it. Okay, so today we're going to talk about b.tan. That's the brand. I had never heard of them. I was just like messing around on Target and I typed in self tanners and there you go. These came up, and for some reason what this one's name is really caught my attention. It's I want the darkest tan possible. And this one, literally the color is darkest possible. And it says it's a 1 hour self tan mousse. And then under it, it says, seriously, not joking, this is it. The darkest one of them all. And so when I saw that, I was like, all right, you got my attention because you're claiming that this self tanner is the darkest of them all. Like, you will not find a darker self tanner. And guys, I got before and after pictures for you, so I will be popping those up so you can check them out. Last night I got in the shower, I exfoliated, I felt like I was scrubbing my skin completely off my body. I got every single little tiny patch of self tanner left over from my other self tanner, and I scrubbed it all off so I could give this the fairest of chances. And yes, I have worn this already before. I have thoughts on wear time and longevity, all that stuff. But I wanted to try it one more time the night before I filmed this to give you the best, most accurate opinion of this product. All right, so this is the tanner on my body. Now, it's not like not dark, but I don't know if it's the darkest ever. Hey, stop licking your feet. I don't know if it's the darkest ever. Like, well, I mean, you look. You tell me. Like, here, let's see. I made sure that I wore something to wear. I mean, you tell me. Is it the darkest ever? Is it? I don't know about that. So, for the claim of it saying, like, it's the darkest tanner you'll ever get, I call bullshit on that, to be honest. Yeah. All right, so let's get into the nitty gritty of this product. All right, so I applied it last night. Like I said, I was freshly exfoliated. I did moisturize like knees, elbows, toes, the areas that self-tanner likes to cling to and cling to a little too hard. You know what I mean? The places that make you look like you dipped your body in barbecue sauce. So I was like, let's moisturize, make sure those places are good. So we were good there. And honestly, it did not cling to those areas. See, like, here's my elbow. It did not cling weird. I'm looking in my mirror right now. Like, it just looks like an elbow. My knee also just looks like a knee. It did not cling to my knee really weird. So that's good. It didn't cling to my feet weird or anything like that. As far as I can tell, my hands look fine. My knuckles look fine. Cool. Love that. I honestly don't hate this self tanner. I will say it's not the longest wearing I've ever used. I have other ones. I've used other ones that last way, way longer. Another issue I have with this is you have to shake the crap out of it to actually turn this into a mousse, because otherwise it just comes out as like a really green tinted dark brown liquid. It does. It just comes out as a really green tinted dark brown liquid. Once you shake the crap out of it, it does come out as a foam, but you kind of have to shake it every time you go to pump it just to make sure that it's going to come out as a foam. I really didn't see the difference between applying, like, if it came... excuse me, sir. I really didn't notice a difference as far as application goes, if I applied it when it just came out kind of liquidy or a foam, mousse, whatever. It seemed fine either way. But here is my biggest issue with this. It does not dry down. I know this says 1 hour self-tan mousse, but even the ones that say 1 hour, I still sleep in, and I slept in this, and it's just fine. It did not, like, turn some crazy color or get way too dark. It obviously is going to stop processing and whatever. So I did sleep in it last night, but the issue I have is I stood outside the bathroom, like in my bedroom, butt naked, for at least 10 or 15 minutes, just underneath the fan, just like trying to dry my body. I was like spinning in circles, trying to let just like the force of the air I was creating hit my body and dry the self-tanner. And it just didn't want to dry. It still was sticky to the touch, and obviously it's not sticky now, but it was still sticky to the touch. And you know, for a 1 hour self-tanner, I guess that would be fine if you were doing it like that. You could put on like a robe or something and just walk around for an hour. But I mean, I have found that even with the hour self-tanners, when you rinse them off after an hour, they're still not as dark as if you like really like let them set into the skin for longer than an hour. And I don't know that I want to go a whole hour being sticky, to be honest. And so last night I put on some PJs. I put on like long like PJ pants and a long sleeve PJ shirt because I didn't want anything to touch me because I was sticking to the sheets and stuff, and it was gross. I hate that feeling. I was sticking to my pajamas. I felt sticky and goopy and wet almost. Like my arms and my legs just felt wet. I hated it. It was very uncomfortable. It was hard to get comfortable just because I felt sticky. And I mean, for that very reason, I don't like this and I wouldn't recommend it just because I don't like to feel sticky and goopy after I put on my self-tanner. Like if you take 5 or 10 minutes to completely dry, that's fine. But I want to be able to throw on a pair of shorts and a t-shirt and get in bed and not stick to my sheets. I will say that I did not notice a lot of transfer to my PJs. The dog is scratching at the door to get in. I did not notice like a ton of like transfer to my PJs, and I had on white PJs. Like I really didn't notice any, but that doesn't matter when you feel like your PJs are like stuck to your body, like your clothes are stuck to your body. It was a very unappealing feeling, and I don't like it. Now, the color is okay, but for those of you that think Bondi Sands turned you green, when you pump this out, you're going to go, holy heck, that is green. Because it looks green to me when it comes out. Like, I don't see the green tint in the Bondi Sands when I pump it out on my mitt, but this, green. It is green when it comes out. And if you can hear, it's already liquid. It's already, like, straight water in a bottle. And, like, it hasn't been sitting here that long since I shook it. So, I mean, it's just like, not my favorite. Is it the worst? No, because the color payoff is good. It's not the longest wearing. It doesn't wear off bad, though. It just kind of like all of a sudden, boop, disappears, if that makes sense. It's like your body is tan, and then you take a shower, and like 2 days later, you're like, where did all the self-tanner go? It's just like gone, which I guess is better than being like, oh, I'm patchy and it's clinging to weird spots. So, I don't know, guys. Have you tried this brand, the b.tan brand? I checked them out on Instagram. I mean, they have tons of different products. I will link their website. I will also link where I got this off Target's website. I will link that as well. I will link this particular product. It was not overly expensive, so that's nice. Again, if you're looking for, you know, a budget-friendly Other than that, everything on the back kind of says like the same kind of stuff. It has kind of like the same ingredients that other ones have. I don't know if for some reason maybe this one has like a type of oil in it that is making me feel greasy, because it doesn't make your skin feel like it dries it out. So that is one like plus. So if you don't mind feeling a little sticky, then this would be great. But if you don't like that feeling, I wouldn't suggest it. I will tough it out. I'm going to use this bottle. I don't want to be wasteful, so I will use this entire bottle. I just don't know that I would ever repurchase. That's my point. And again, do I think it's the darkest self-tan ever? No. Is it dark? Yes. But I don't think it's the darkest ever. I'm pretty sure that Loving Tan gets me darker than this does. So, I don't know. I guess if I was going to give it a rating, I'd give it maybe like a 7 out of 10. Because it's not terrible. It doesn't dry out your skin. It does not have the best scent. It does not smell like a coconut farted all over you, though. It does not have an overwhelmingly like perfume scent. It just kind of has a scent that I can't describe. It is vegan friendly, and it says it has 100% natural DHA. This is an Australian company. Yeah, that. I don't hate it. It's not my favorite. That's about all I can leave you with for this video. I almost just knocked something off on my head. That's about all I can leave you with in this video. Is I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite. If you've used any b.tan products or any other like tanners from them, like let me know in the comments below. I kind of want to know, like, do I need to try out a different one? Do they have other types of tanners? Like, do they have like one that's like a tanning oil or whatever? Like, let me know what's up. I'm very curious about this brand still. Like, the packaging is really cool. I like the black bottle. So many self-tanners come in a white bottle and it gets messy. This one you can't see the mess on because it's black. So I like that. The names are cool. Everything's cool. Like I said, the biggest downfall is the fact that it's sticky. It doesn't dry down. That is my only thing. And it may be because this is supposed to be a 1 hour thing, so you're not going to be wearing it for that long, or what they're not intending for you to wear it that long. I don't know. But that is the end of this video. Short, sweet, to the point. I hope you enjoyed. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment before you go, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!